Without further ado, let me bring my girl Nita up in here. What's up, Nita? How you doing?
Hey, hey, hey. I'm here, y'all. Let me
Glad to have
recenter.
you.
Let me recenter. Hold on. Over
Gotta
here. In the middle.
get center stage.
Yes, yes. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for coming, as always.
Of course.
So yeah, this BMF, I didn't get to ask you, what did you think of this episode, and what would you rate this last episode, episode 5?
This was a really good episode. They really impressed me. Like I kind of was teetering on the lines. Like I was here, I was watching it, but I just wasn't a lover of it. And I think this episode really did that for me. So I appreciate it a lot. And it has a high score for me. I give it a 9. I give it a 9,
Okay.
baby.
Yeah, it was a very good episode. And I can understand what you mean by, teetering or whatever, because it's a lot of the same. But a lot of hood stuff is hood stuff, no matter
Right.
where you are. So I get it. Not to try to, throw salt on them.
Right.
It is what it is. So, but this did step it up a little bit into the realism to me, because coming from Chicago, people get kidnapped in this game a lot. People kidnap, kids, your girlfriend,
Yeah.
hold your mama or somebody up, or do all kind of stuff.
Yep.
Because the dope man can't call the cops when they go say, "Hey, look, they robbed me for a couple keys. Arrest them."
Right. Right. They gotta take it into their own hands. And we don't
Right.
know how that's gonna look. So
Exactly. So I get it, and I'm glad that they have actually shown that in this. Because all of these shows that we've watched, other than Tariq, who needed to get kidnapped more than what he has been kidnapped, you rarely have seen it in any of these shows. So I'm glad they did show that level of realism in this episode. Definitely. You say the suspense is growing though. Yeah, it is growing. And Brother Ray says, shout out, looking gorgeous as always up in here.
Thank you, Ray.
Definitely. All right. So Chris P say you had to put together a great day of spooky movies for Halloween. Which movies would you add? One movie he would pick is The Descent. I don't know. I had to put some thought into that, man.
Yeah.
I don't really know about that.
The Descent was good though. It was good.
What was The Descent about again?
I think that was the one where the person had got lost. They were on a what is it, like a trail or something, or they was hiking. You know how white people do.
Right.
They be in the mountains.
Nature. Let's enjoy nature.
right. And he ended up falling down like underground and all this other stuff. I think that was it, because I remember it, but I don't remember it.
Oh,
Make sure you correct me in the comments, Chris P. Am I on the right thing? It was real spooky. They kind of fell underground and all of that stuff in the cave. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I must have missed that one because ain't none of that clicking. So but you got me interested. I'm wondering what happened with their little nature hike now.
Yeah, that's old. It's real old, Jimbo.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that either. We know where Jimbo took some descents though. He was on the ship, the SSBBW ship. You know what I mean? He took an exploration journey. Anyway, that's my boy Jimbo.
Yeah, it came out in 2005. So it's quite old.
Okay, yeah. To Encouraging Warrior, these are the type of movies that actually kind of scare me, like The Omen or The Exorcist. Those actually do scare, the Freddy's and all that other stuff.
Those don't scare me.
No, me neither. But you talking about spirits and
real stuff.
Yeah,
that's the stuff
based
that
off the truth. Yeah, even The Conjuring,
right.
though it doesn't scare me, it does definitely make me think with the witchcraft and all that other stuff they got going on. That get a little up there right there. I'll be like, ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
woo,
Those are the
yeah.
ones that really, have me like looking around and keeping my lights on, and they'll get under my skin, especially when I was young. Especially
Yeah,
when I was young. Not so much now. It's one of those things that you think of and you be like, oh
right.
yeah, if I would have saw this at a different age, I would have been
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I would have been scarred. But
right.
but
Right.
now, as you get older in age, you kind of can, digest it a little better.
Mhm, mhm. Now let me ask you this. This is one thing that I hadn't talked about on the other videos is so as a lady, what do you think is up with Kato trying to give B Mickey some hickey? Um
Mm.
is she done gave him some little sticky up in there. Is she really starting to like him? She say if you find $20 on the ground, you're gonna pick it up or you're gonna start asking questions or whatever. Um,
Right.
so is she really liking him? Is she using him for protection, not only to cover her ass, but to cover that ass? Or I mean, what is up with this?
Yeah, I think no, she does not really like him. I think that he is being played, and I think he feels like he knows he's being played. Like his intuition is telling him that. That's why we get the questions and stuff. But I don't think that that's going to matter, But I just really think that she needs somebody else on her side. Like, um, things can get hot. She needs somebody that's gonna have her back. And what better way to bridge that gap is to, do that. Now, like I said, I think she thinks really well on her feet. Like she's thinking like, but I don't think it's gonna end well for her because it's just not. It's just not. Now I
Right,
would be amazed. I want to see if it'll work, but I see what she's trying to do, but baby, I just think all for nothing. Cause
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, trying to bridge that gap, the best way is to let him stick his bridge in the gap. And he definitely bond that. And I mean, I think like my girl Bab say, she probably never didn't like him. She probably always did like him, but she would have stuck to her code of not messing with him because they in the game. But now it is beneficial to her because she needs somebody that's gonna be ready to ride or die for her.
Right. Right.
Because she basically is stuck in the middle between Lamar and Meech, and she a woman at that, young
Right.
woman.
Right.
So she know.
So didn't she see how B Mickey and Pork Chop stood up for her?
No, she wasn't there. I don't
She
think.
wasn't there for that conversation?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
that's interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know people gonna say the real Kato is still alive, this, that, and the other. This a show. Maybe they may not allow her to still live in the show. So, we got to keep that into account. It's not a documentary. And I hope that they do change up and do things differently. Because otherwise, what's the point of watching it?
Right.
Like what are we watching for? So I will give them credit that they are doing a good job in changing it up a little bit and keeping it interesting. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because this is not just an ordinary prequel. This whole story has been told. Raising
Right.
Canaan is a prequel. We know how they die, but we don't know anything else about that story
Right.
for the most part, other than Breeze was somebody in the story somewhere, somehow. So I hope that they change it up, keep it interesting, and make sure that we all stay on the
Absolutely.
edge on it. Yeah, stay on the
Right,
edge.
right. Because I mean, like I said, it's no fun in telling things and don't have the elements of surprise. So I hopefully I hopefully think they will change it dramatically for
Right.
a show. You're telling
Right.
us a show, it's not a documentary, as you said.
Right, right. Now another thing I want to ask you, were you surprised that Project Pat had a big mama working the door now? He got a woman a woman bodyguard now. Like damn, big mama ain't playing, boy.
I
Where do you
wonder
think
who she
she out?
is.
Yeah, like how the hell she get that role as holding up the door? Like who that Leslie Jones sister?
Right. Maybe it's just for her sheer size. Look how big she is. Look how she big. Look how big she is over Meech.
Right.
I'm
She
just
gonna
like, good
smother them
God.
with them titties like, come here, look, nigga, come here.
Oh
He had to take a little like Harlem Nights, take little
God.
breaths, a couple breaths to the side, you know what I'm saying? Smother. I mean, I done came across a couple like that, man. If they cover up your mouth and nose at the same time, however it may be enjoyable, it can be dangerous. Okay. You gotta
Right.
move a little bit of that titty meat to the side. Get some breaths. Then get back up in there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, she definitely
You
she
know
went
Jimbo here for it.
Jimbo like ain't no better way to live and die than between them breasts.
If he die, he die.
Right. If I die, I die. But
She
Kendall say that's
does. She
Kim
does.
Whitley.
She does, Kendall.
That's funny. She does though. Uh
She
so
was she was serving Butch Queen how you could do back there in the 80s. You know, you couldn't
Butch.
be full on with it. You couldn't have the cornrows going back like these girls nowadays, but
Right,
she's
right.
giving full Butch.
Right, right. Hey, definitely, man. She ain't playing no joke, man. She better drop that shoulder. Come on, look, man. You want to step on my pinky toe? Come here, boy.
Right.
Get it like
No
a pimp.
offense to any of the Dom Butch studs, whatever. No offense. I'm just stating the
Right.
obvious.
Right. She ain't playing, boy. And man, a shout out to everybody that joined us, especially everybody that's came through after watching on Lamont. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe to my girl Nita channel. And please, at the very least, hit that like if you all having a good time,
It's
enjoying the
free.
show. Hey, cost you nothing, man. You're getting free entertainment, having a couple of laughs. At least give us a thumbs up, man. I appreciate it. And if we get up to 50 likes, I'm gonna play a couple of my little, remix videos. So I hope y'all enjoy. And as always, when somebody super chat, I got a couple videos that I made for that. So I appreciate you as well. So let me ask you this then. What do you think about the situation with when he Meech came and talked to Project Pat, told him he basically a crackhead to his face, and he had to go ahead and hit him with the one hit a quitter right quick and
Yeah,
make him start sucking up that air from down low.
yeah.
You think he took it too far telling him that? Should he have lied to him? I mean, what angle
I
should he have
mean,
took with that?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that maybe there was another way. I don't know what the other way looks like, but I feel like he kind of said it respectfully, but not really. Cause I mean, I just don't know. I was just like, I feel like I said, people do not like when you hold a mirror to them and show them their flaws. And I think just a little bit more tact, just said a different way, or maybe had some different kind of strategy of how he was going to do it. Like maybe not just say that we done, but like I said, can we have both at the same time? Like, you aren't able to supply me the way I need, but we could still work together. I could still give you that work, give you whatever you was, what you
Right,
was getting. I don't mind doing that, but I gotta get a little bit more. So
right,
that's what it looks like to me. But like people said, they don't think that his ego would have been able to handle that and him rising to the top and him achieving his greatness and surpassing him, and he's falling off. So that's where we get that little messed up dynamic where it wasn't taken right. It didn't sound right. I think he was a little disrespectful, because we know what Pat did for him. We know how he was there for, and that's what I don't like about sometimes when kids grow up. It's like they forget all that what you've done for them, and not that I mean. And then
Short
he's
memory.
not, he's not even his father. He's not even obligated to do that, but he did it. So
Right.
I think sometimes kids need to give people who give in that manner a little bit more credit and a little bit more respect, because he didn't have to. I mean, he was getting something out the deal. I mean, he groomed them to be, what he is, but
Right.
yeah.
Shout out to Taryn Wilkes watching on Facebook. Make sure y'all subscribe to Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, as well as the YouTube. Bang those likes. I appreciate all the support, as well as support my girl Nita. She out here trying to do her thing as well, making videos, content for everybody to enjoy as well. And you are right. I agree with you, Taryn, in the sense that he should have tried to keep Pat and still find another plug.
Right.
Now, Pat wasn't moving much weight no more, so it would have been easy to still keep him. And also, my girl Sheena said, why create an enemy? So that's another part of him being young. He wasn't able to see this, that he could have still kept Pat, getting that little bit of chump change from Pat and keeping him happy. But then at the same time, getting with this other plug and making those big moves. And then maybe slowly but surely, eventually bringing Pat along and bringing Pat to work for him. I say slowly but surely, because Pat's ego and the power dynamic would change, and he probably wouldn't be on board with now having to work for Meech. But if you keep him in good graces and make sure that big ass mustache don't have too much booger sugar up in it, caked up in it. Keep that nose clean and that stash clean. He might get high.
Do you think that's fake? Do you think that's fake, Jay?
That is a healthy ass mustache.
I know. That's why I'm like, is it fake or is it not?
I think it's fake. Wood Harris don't normally have a mustache. I think that's fake. That's good little prosthetic lip candy right there.
And then I'm thinking, like,
that's a French tickler for the ladies. It tickle your little tickle the lady parts.
Right. But the thing is that Pat getting old. Like, nigga, how long you gonna be in this? Like,
right.
I really think that they really could have had a nice little partnership where he could have been sitting back eating, and you know what I'm saying, like still being the same person that he is. Meech looking out for him. So of course, like you said, due to his young age and not knowing how to maneuver that situation, and just thinking that because he was getting high, that deserved a total cutoff. And so, because it is a liability. At the end of the day, it is a liability. And yeah,
that's
like
why they say keep your friends closer and your enemies closer.
Exactly.
Now he don't know that he ended up going to try to snitch on him.
Exactly.
But yeah, that mustache, my lip ain't never got that thick right there. I know they get up his nose right up in there, mix in with that sugar, turn into some sugar candy up in there, real booger sugar up in there, get it. You got damn snowballs falling up out of this dirty snowballs. So yeah, man, definitely. Taryn Wilkes say Pat getting old can retire under them and live his life. That's true.
Like I see that. Like who wants to do this shit forever? Like I mean, that's a hard life living with your head on a swivel 24/7. Like once you get to a certain age and you still alive and you still in the game, like come on, if you see a retirement plan, let's do it. Like what are we
Right,
doing?
right. That's true, man. Definitely, I agree. And he he ain't thinking. A lot of these people, they can't think past the moment. Maybe
Right.
2, 3 moments, but that's it.
Yeah.
And he's
But
definitely not
the
thinking
thing
about
is about
retire.
the drug game is the power. Like it's some kind of high that people get off of power. And
Yeah,
so and it's hard to relinquish and it's hard to kind of, most people don't want to have less power. They want to
right.
be in a position of power. They reject that. Like they don't like that change and even if it's for the best, they still don't like it. So
Yeah. Plus, it's a little bit of celebrity mixed in that too. Remember Meech looked at him like a hood celebrity,
mhm.
and a lot of people look at him as like the hood celebrity. So nobody want to go back to being the average Joe, working the bar. Because now you turned into a sad story. Man, I remember he used to be balling. I remember he used to be good. Now he over here asking for change. And now he
Mhm.
got to cut hair. Damn, if that was me, I would have never did that. So you don't want to end up being that story.
Right,
So
right.
it definitely can be a lot of that involved. And it all fall back on that ego, and pride, so
Mhm, mhm,
that'll definitely get you, man. That pride and ego will definitely bring you down, man.
mhm.
So you definitely don't want to let that happen. Big Kev say Pat still got a couple of lines of coke in that stash. That's why they call it a stash. That's where he hides it, That's where he hides it, man. So hey, that stash gonna always be there for him.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
definitely. So, what did you think about Meech and his plan to kidnap the little girl? Um,
It
what
was
was your thought?
genius. It was genius. It actually worked out really good in his favor. Where little baby girl, what's her name? I forget. Um, she
Yeah,
still looks at him and still has him in a high regard. Like he didn't sully that relationship, even if if that was to ever come back around. Um,
what do you think about as a mother, a single mother? Here's a question: and you having guys in your life, but you have your kid call them uncle.
right,
Um,
daddy and uncle. So and
yeah,
she messing up all the way around. Like did all of this whole parenting strategy that she thinks she doing flaw. Nope.
yeah, Zoe. Yeah,
Like on every level. Like one man leaving out the door, the next man walking in. Girl, what? Like, no, we're not
right.
doing that. That's not.
And calling him uncle kind of created a false sense of security and family with
And
that
he was
girl.
trying to not hurt her, but he had ulterior motives when doing
Right.
this.
Exactly. Remember when she first saw Lamar come back, she was a little apprehensive and wasn't going to go with him. But
Mhm.
because they had that dynamic of Meech, Uncle Meech, and this, that, and the other, then she was happy to go with him. You see, and then that ended up could have been her demise. That could have cost her head,
Yep.
literally.
Yep.
And definitely, um, a bad move for the mom to allow her daughter to think he's uncle this, that, and it's all good. And
Yeah.
you didn't fill her in to not mess with him no more. You know.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
definitely left her vulnerable.
Right. Right.
Did you ever think that Meech would harm her?
No, I thought just the opposite because I can tell by the way he was kind of moving. I didn't think he was going to do it, and by her calling him Uncle Meech and being so happy to see him and him having a little sister like around her age, I just didn't see him doing that. Like even if it was to happen, I know he ain't gonna be the one doing it.
Right, right.
Like I mean, if push came to shove, like he definitely wasn't doing that. But yeah, I didn't feel any kind of danger for the little girl because he just seemed, because he got that thing about him. He just got that charm and that charisma, and that's one thing I do like about him playing this role. Even though he's an amateur, he's settling in really nicely with how he carries himself, and it looks more natural. Almost looks a little too natural, but no, it looks a little natural. And I just kind of I buy what he's giving. I buy what he's selling. Like, you know, he's essentially a nice guy in this role, and he just kind of have to like come into his own and who he's going to really be, and he gets put in these situations and stuff. But no, I never thought she was in any danger at all.
Right.
But
Yeah,
then
she agree with you. She say she didn't think she was in any danger either.
yeah, but the only thing is when Lamar said he didn't care and go ahead. I was like, oh,
right. What
like,
do you think about Lamar and Cash Doll now, Monique, and how he got up in there and how she was liking him, but now she said she done with him. Is she gonna be done with him? Is he gonna have
no, because she can simply be bought, Jay. We see that's how she moved.
On Black Friday, anything can go, huh?
Yeah, she can be bought. She can be sweet talk and bought. So, I mean, unless she changed, I mean, that could change her. You know, her child being at risk could change her. But I ain't betting on it because she gave in too easily for me. Because, like I said, like I had egg on my face because I said she didn't buy that letter that he wrote her, that 4-page Aaliyah letter. I didn't think she bought it. I know I wouldn't have bought it, but she bought it. Hook, line, and sinker.
She did. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Encouraging Warriors say we need to go to Maury. You are not the father. You think he the father or what? You think he's Zoe's father or is
no? I thought she told him that he wasn't.
She did, but then she let him back in, and he was playing daddy and reading bedtime stories and all of that. So I don't know. Savannah said he need a haircut too. He in there buying shoes and they ain't got a cut yet.
That's how they wore their hair back then. Everybody had a little bit more on top. You know?
Yeah, but he need to put some activated juice up into the something.
Right, like cap on it. You remember D-Ray was sitting over there with the cap on?
Exactly. He sure was. Damn right. You need a little juice up in that. You know what I mean? His stuff look a little dry. You need to go mess up somebody's pillows and bedspreads right quick. Bap said the kidnapping was too much. And
so? I hope so.
Yeah, Miss Crafty said she's done. Okay. I would hope so for her sake. But I don't know. I think that money, I'm kind of with you. I think that she might have some tough times and need you know, $1 or $2 on them bills, and he might come through at the right time with the right amount and
with the cape on.
Damn right. And she gonna definitely jump into them arms. Definitely. Miss Jocelyn coming on through. I appreciate it. You've been doing good with your little cowboys. I appreciate you as well, supporting Lamont channel and you know, supporting all the family. I don't know. I think you subscribe to Nita as well. I'm not sure. But definitely appreciate you as well for coming through with the first super chat of the night. We got about 20 minutes left for this show. I'm only gonna do an hour tonight. So you know, I appreciate you coming through. I did make some new videos for all of the people that support with the super chat. So I'm gonna load that up. But in the meantime, you know, I just want to say thank you for it. And you know, I've been trying to, you know, get in shape and do some things, and I've been working on a couple new dance moves. You know what I'm saying? But I know I ain't got it like I used to. But you know what? I don't care, man. You just got to do what make you happy, right? That's what everybody say. So let's see what worked for me.
That's oh my God.
That turned you on like that? Hey, I'm gonna play it again.
I'm about to
Boom.
fall out the chair. Oh my God. I was not ready. I was not ready.
Hey. Ah, yeah, right. So yeah, man. I say, what the hell? Man, you just gotta do what make you happy out here, man. Don't worry about it, man.
Let
Just
it
be
all hang out.
pissed your bloomers. Yeah, right. Can you Vogue? I got some more, man. We'll see how I go, man, with the super chat. I can't shake it all for free now. I'll shake it, but I'm gonna have to, you'll have to slide something in them drawers now. Anyway, what do you think is gonna happen this next episode with after Meech did what he did? We see that Project Pat trying to snitch. Coach Copper is done. What's gonna happen next episode? What do you expect is gonna go down? And
Dang.
then Robo Snitch doing what he was trying to do. Will he be back? What's up?
I did not watch the trailer. I didn't watch the trailer for next week, so I have
That's all right.
no clue. I have no clue. I think the walls are going to be closing in on Coach, Captain Coach,
Copper.
whatever,
Coach
Detective Coach.
Coach Copper. Instead of
Yeah,
Coach Carter, that's Coach Copper.
yeah, they are going to be applying pressure because we saw it this episode. I feel like, yeah, they need to go ahead and keep that pressure on him in order to make something shake with that. As far as Meech and Terry, oh my God, I'm so scared for them because that smirk from Lamar when Monique closed him out that house, and then he was just like, okay. I was like, oh,
Right. He got nothing left to lose, man.
right.
Man with nothing to lose is dangerous.
That's a dangerous man, yes. And so,
he might be sleeping in his car right now.
there's gonna be some blowback for that. Don't know how, but he about to make something shake too.
Oh yeah.
You said Pat was snitching. He was snitching.
Yeah, he tried to snitch. What do you think about his organization? Now that they all, know that he got a soft spot and he almost got played messing with Meech and them. You think, and then we see his right hand man is now buying product from Meech. He didn't got that little belt around his neck. He don't like that BDSM. They say I'm out.
He like, that's not for me.
Right. He definitely didn't like that. So
but the thing is, I would not be able to trust him because, like he said, at the end of the day, he said he a businessman. So I don't know. For some reason, I feel like he was betrayed, or he felt bruised ego or whatever because he got done like that in the organization. I think it's gonna be I don't know. I want to say I see, because Meech is one of them type people that want to let everybody eat. I feel like that the play that he's going to make, because he needs more of an organization, is to really like just supply that organization with so much that they eating so well that he eventually gets their loyalty. I'm hoping that that's how it goes. because B.M.F Black Mafia family, I'm thinking he's so small. His little infrastructure is really small right now, and I think he needs more people for the amount of product that he's about to start getting and getting into or whatever. And it wouldn't be just enough to be trying to get it in with the 12th Street crew and be cool with them or whatever. I really think he needs to recruit them. He needs to get them on his side, and he built a bigger organization, because his dreams and aspirations for this empire that he's trying to build, he needs people.
Right.
I mean, unless he's gonna be like Pat, going to get little corner boys from the middle school or something. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Shout out to Jimbo G. What's good with the support with the super chat, fam? I appreciate you. You say we was secretive about Moochie. Nobody was secretive about Moochie. We done told y'all she in Germany. I don't know how many times.
Right. You must have missed the episode.
Yeah, we just said that about 3, 4, 5, 6 different shows.
Right. And Jimbo, you was in the thing. I told you she's doing great and she'll be back in November. Yay.
Yeah. So, there you go. And
all my boys, Paper Boy. Brillo was on the show yesterday.
Right. Everybody,
I don't know where Elle at.
Yeah, I mean, let's just say everybody don't do this all the time. And,
right.
Some
they
of this,
jump in when they want to,
Yeah, you need to join the Discord, and you learn a little more about what goes on behind the scenes and some stuff,
Good plug.
Yeah, join the Discord, man. You'll find out a lot more information about this YouTube life, man. But let me go ahead and play a video for you, man. And let's see. This one for you right here, man. That squid life, boy.
Right.
You want to know more about this squid life? Join that Discord, brother. You'll learn a lot more than you bargained for, man.
Glenn said, "How do you join?" It might be on his front page. Like if you go to his page, it's links in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description box of every video that I have, as well as you could join on the front page. Let me show you right quick. Let me see. I'll pull up a video and
say no naked joints, please.
Right here say good product placement. Hey, you get more than you bargain for being a part of Discord. I'll tell you that in a good way. We got a lot going on, and I definitely try to make sure people get they money's worth, but not only have a good time as well. And like I say, we watch movies, all kind of stuff, talk about different stuff. And to Chris P question, Terry is out of jail. I think somebody said he got out early, and I think Meech is still in jail, but he will be getting out soon. All right. All right. You said description box. Here it is right here. So this is a video. Okay, playing. This is a video from a couple days ago. And you should look in the description box of most of your favorite YouTubers, because they got a lot of stuff that they put in there, and a lot of you guys may be missing out. All you got to do is go right here. You see the name? Membership area. Click right there. You become a member. You can join. Just that simple. If you click show more, now you can see all kind of different stuff. Podcasts, subscribe, all kind of stuff. You can see right here. You can join Nita, Moochie, Pretty Girl Love Trap content was on here for this video. You can also get some of the fine apparel and fine china and much more. So it's just that simple. You don't have to do much. I know you say you got a GED and now you got to read. It ain't much reading. You should be all right. You should be able to figure that out. I appreciate it. And definitely, I think you all will have a good time. Like I say, my description box got a lot of good stuff, but the membership has been growing like crazy as well. Got like 60, 70 people and over 50 people in the Discord group. So yeah, hey, we've been growing. Everybody has been, great. I appreciate it. And it's a drama-free zone. Anybody having any drama, you just gotta let me know. And they will be gone, zero tolerance. So you don't have to be shy or worried about any of that stuff. And we definitely have a good time. So
Support,
definitely
support,
appreciate
support.
it. Yeah. And Moochie is in the Discord as well. So, you over here talking about Moochie. Moochie come and give updates every now and then and let people know what she up to. So, definitely come on through. I appreciate it. So anyway, one of the last things before we get up out of here about B.M.F. Is I'm gonna go to the mom. Now the mom finally knows that these boys is dope boys, and not only that, that they kidnapping, killing, robbing, stealing, and got bricks on the bed. What is your opinion? Is she gonna keep them in the house? Is she gonna keep taking the money? Is she gonna stay in denial as Lamont say it's a river? She gonna stay on that river in Egypt?
The river, the now.
You know what I'm saying? She gonna stay on that river, rolling on the river, or is she
Listen,
gonna get off the boat? What is she gonna do?
listen. We heard that her profession is that she work at Wendy's. Need I say more?
Oh my God. So yeah, she gonna stay on the dial. She's swimming. She in the deep end, baby. She is not about to give it up. You know what? Y'all keep all that money. I'm about to go work for $3.50 and flip burgers and get the legal money. I'm gonna work 40 hours
Wendy's.
for $150 every 2 weeks.
Oh
Okay.
my God. I
That's
damn near passed out in that scene when he said she work at Wendy's. I said, what?
Woo!
I mean,
Yeah,
I hope
she
she's
too
the
old for
manager at
that.
least. Shit.
I know, right? She is too old to be working at Wendy's, a job a
Oh,
16-year-old can get. That's
I don't.
embarrassing.
I know. But back in
That's
them
embarrassing.
days, maybe not so much
Nah, that
because
was embarrassing.
I guess being a secretary back in them days was a good job, was considered a good job. And if you
Yeah,
I
better
you know,
than Wendy's.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So no,
yeah.
no.
So yeah, I definitely agree with you. And I think that she is going to keep them around.
I
Uh,
do. I do.
yeah,
Because you know why? The reason why I think she's gonna do that is because we already see Snoop Dogg's character is waiting in the wings. They keep trying to act like something is amiss with the husband and Snoop and this woman. Now
right,
Snoop is on board for the boys doing what they do. I know he is. Even though he a pastor, he don't fool me.
right.
That daddy, he not here for it. So it's one of
Mhm.
them things I see can develop because most women create a codependency bond where they want their children rather than not. And so they will enable their children to do that. You saw it in Snowfall.
Mhm.
You saw it how
Mhm.
that happens. And then
Even
so
Tasha.
yeah, absolutely. And then
Yeah.
you're
And
stuck
Mo
into that
and what's
situation.
Mary J.
Yep,
Uh yeah, so and Rock too. All this and all of them. So
absolutely.
you got a great point with that. And Bab say people work where they can. It ain't that simple. Um You know, people are responsible for their actions in their future. If you was in school, everybody know you should do your homework and do better in school. And if you didn't do school right, or you got pregnant in high school, you knew you shouldn't have been doing that stuff. You know you should have used protection, or you shouldn't have been sleeping around and you dropped out of school or you didn't go to college. Um, you knew that you're not going to be running a company with a high school dropout education. You know what I mean? You knew you wasn't going to be getting paid 25, $30 an hour when you don't know how
Absolutely.
to use a computer or you don't know how to type and you don't have skills.
Yeah.
You know, and people may not think about it, but they know they still, who doesn't know you're supposed to do your homework?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who doesn't know you shouldn't get pregnant in high school? We all know these things. And you could say mistakes happen, but that's because people think it ain't gonna happen to me. You know, people think they can get away with doing stuff and it's not gonna happen, or I can do this, or I won't do that. And then
Yeah.
next thing you know, they look up and they 30, 40 years old and they in the same cycle of, life. They have no growth because they don't have any skills. So
Yeah.
same reason when people don't save money or they don't invest, and then they're older and they got to keep working because they don't have retirement. You knew
Right.
you should have saved money, but
Right.
you thought you could just spend all your paycheck every time you got it, and what, you would be all right. You just, oh well. Eventually you ain't gonna be able to do that.
Yeah. A lot of people have that mindset, unfortunately, and it's basically based on a victimhood type mentality. Like they feel like, oh, woe is me, I got this problem. And usually the problem is that they created the problem themselves by the choice that they made. But instead of saying that they made that choice and this is the consequence, they take on the victimhood and then they sitting up there wondering why they a GS3 or GS5 and they 45 and 50 years old.
Right, right.
But you are the creators of your life and your destiny. It's all in your hands.
Hmm.
Stop blaming other people. That's why I got so mad at Raising Canaan and how everybody kept trying to shift the blame to Rock. No.
Yeah, he old
Choices.
enough. He knows better.
Choices.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing.
absolutely.
Yeah. And a lot of people like to blame the man or the white man or this or that. Like, you know better.
Right.
If you have all of the skills and you apply for a job and they don't give it to you because of your color, that's different. But if you didn't do your part, you can't blame it on somebody else.
Right.
And to what A. Ricks is talking about, if you're retired, you're only allowed to make a certain amount. That's true, but we're not talking. First of all, you work somewhere long enough to get retirement. Then that means
Well,
you get a pension. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
she can't retire from Wendy's. Who retires from Wendy's? I put in my 20 years on this register. I'm retiring, okay? I've done enough. Nobody retires from Wendy's unless you're the owner. You know what I mean? Or
Right. Owner, maybe
executive.
manager.
Yeah, you
If
work
you
on
got
the
a
executive
union,
level.
nah.
Right. You don't retire as a restaurant worker. I flipped these burgers for 25 years, okay? Nobody flip a burger like me. You see my wrist? I got carpal tunnel because I was flipping and flipping for 25 years. I got to put in my retire. I've earned the right for a rest.
Right.
Now I'm going to get my $300 a month and I'm going to be sitting pretty.
Mhm.
Like, nobody does that, and if they do, that was a big mistake to put in that much time. You should have did something else. You should have re-educated yourself, got your GED, or got some classes in college, did something.
It's never too late. It's never too late, y'all. Never too late. Don't
Yeah,
feel judged. Don't feel like somebody trying to. No,
right.
it's
Because
all
you're
you.
investing
It's
in
all you.
yourself.
It's all
Yeah,
you.
yeah, definitely. That's true. And also, I like to tell people, everything man-made that you see was somebody's idea first. YouTube was an idea first before it was created. The internet was just an idea. You know what I mean? Before it was with the car, your house, everything, your communities. Somebody had to plan that out. It was an idea for everything was somebody's idea first. So you have ideas, put it to use. It could still become a reality. So never feel it's too late. And you can put in the work and do something. And I mean, when I talk in general about nobody retires, of course, it's somebody that has done something everywhere. But that is not your goal.
But
And that's
yeah,
a
and
big
that's over
mistake.
time, Jay. Maybe you
Yeah.
can. Like, I don't know. In 2021, maybe somebody can retire from Wendy's. But back in 1980, I don't think so.
Well, technically, you could retire from any job you put in 20 something years from. But are you going to be able to live on a pension from there? You know
Right,
what I mean?
right,
Was that smart?
right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, when you
Yeah.
hit 66, you could collect Social Security, but would that be enough to pay your bills and you live right?
Absolutely not me.
So yeah, you could be technical and say all this stuff, but is it really accurate? Is that really, are they retiring from Wendy's and they going to live their best life now and get to do what they want to do, or do they still need to do another job and do this and that and work? You know what I mean? So
Right. Jay, I got a question for you. Do you think this family is permanently fractured?
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, because I think now that the mom eyes have been open, if she eats some of that humble pie, go on and bake it real nice and juicy and eat it, then maybe she'll listen to the husband and maybe they can get back together. Because as of now, we don't know either one has cheated or slept with somebody else
Right.
and decided to move on.
Right.
Yeah. And it hasn't been that long. So I think that they can get back together and be there for the daughter.
For some reason, I'm
But
just
they gotta cut the boys off.
right, and I'm thinking that's where the conflict is gonna come for the mother. And
Right.
I'm
She's the
thinking,
one messing it
yeah,
up, actually.
actually,
Yeah, because she don't want to cut the boys off, and that's gonna end up being a detriment to the husband and the daughter. If she cut the boys off, hell, they got enough money to live on their own and do whatever they want to do. They
right,
could go half on the house or, buy whatever they need and live and do their dirt and
right,
don't have to be there. But by her thinking by keeping them close, she protecting them or doing something for them. All she's really doing is using them as a wedge between the husband and the
right,
daughter. She needs to let them go. Tell them, do what you do, but you ain't gonna do it here. Y'all old enough to know better. I
right. I
taught you
still
better.
love you. I'm just
Right,
disappointed, but
right,
it is what it is. And if I need
right,
them bills paid, I'm about to come hit you up. It's like,
right, right. Right. Definitely. So if she does that, they should be good.
okay,
Um, but
cool.
I don't think she will. We'll see. I'm interested on that.
Right.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Thanks for
Hit
all
them
the
likes.
subscribers. Yeah, definitely hit those likes. Everybody, I appreciate this. Been a member of the channel. Definitely subscribe to my girl Nita. You can see her link in the description box below. Make sure you check her out. And don't forget to subscribe to my new podcast as well. You can listen in your car. You can check out all this great stuff as well. And I appreciate everybody that came over here from Lamont's to come check us out. And definitely appreciate it. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about some sports. I got a lot of people that want to get in on the NBA and the NFL and chop it up. So I'm going to do that for a little bit. And we're going to do that at 10 o'clock. So come on through. I might do it a little earlier at 8. So I will post in the community tab and let people know what time
Right.
we do
And
that.
make sure you put your notifications on so you'll know whenever he make them changes. just in case
That's
you
right.
don't check the community tab. So
Thank you,
there
my
you go.
sister. Appreciate it, definitely. So, you know, y'all check it out, and we will be back again next Monday. And everybody be safe out there in them streets. At least wear a mask, because although things is getting better, I
Mask
like how you did that by being like the airline, a person talking bloop bloop.
it.
But yeah, man, be safe. Shout out to you know, Sally Ann and Illwoods.
Yes, Sally
Yeah,
Ann.
yeah, definitely
I
get
miss her.
well soon. And everybody be safe. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace. And I'm out of here. Deuces. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit that like, subscribe, bang that bell, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.